What's going on, guys? This is XQ420 here. I want to welcome everybody back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If it's your first time here, don't hesitate. Hit that subscribe button. We keep things right. We keep it tight. We keep that toaster on us. I'm going to go ahead and jump into today's video. BLM, we already know who they are. Black Lives Matter, okay? Terrorist organization. Let's get serious, okay? That's just all there is to it. And it says right here, BLM raked in $90 million in donations last year. But local chapters complain they're not getting support. Of course you're not getting support. Because it's a racket that they're running, okay? It's a criminal organization, alright? They're stealing money, okay? From folks who think they're trying to contribute to a good cause, okay? Now, folks don't understand my position sometimes when I talk about this. They're like, well, the Black Lives Matter. I said, but I ain't saying that the black life don't matter. I'm just saying that this right here is doing nothing but stoking racism, bud. That's all there is to it. Because all they got behind it is that so and so is so bad, and it's usually white folk. White folks so bad. Oh, white folks keeping us oppressed. White. Police are pigs. Police are racist. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can call them pigs anymore. They say that's racist. Supposedly. I don't know. They still do it. They had somebody, what was it? Riding around with a boombox, and it was saying oink oink. I was like, man, y'all are pitiful, bud. I mean, that's all I'm saying. But the Black Lives Matter hadn't helped race relations at all. But when you do stuff like this and you keep throwing it in somebody's faces, they're racist, you've never helped us, you're the reason why we're downtrodden, your ancestors, all this stuff. Well, eventually what can happen to people is that in their heart they'd be like, well, you know what the hell with you black folks then? I mean, they wasn't like that before. But they can just, I mean, stuff can fester them, and you never say it out loud in public. But they ain't, but on the inside, you be like, you know what, the hell with y'all then? I mean, you know, stuff like that can come about, and it can come about quickly. So we always got to be careful. You just out there telling people that they racist ain't done nothing to nobody. Ain't done nothing to no black folks or nothing. You don't even know them. So, of course, I made a video, it was a while back, about the whole Act Blue thing with BLM, and how when you actually go and make donations, it takes you to the Act Blue page, and Act Blue is where the Democrats, you know, get their money for their campaigning. So I mean, is your money going to the black folk to help them out, or is it going to you know, folk like Joe Biden and Kamala? And helping their pockets out? Let me know. I'm just trying to figure the thing out. That's it. Your boy just wants to know the information. So, of course, we already know it. $90 million in donations last year. Now, I want to know how much of that was from unemployment folks were getting. You know what I'm saying? So, the government funding Black Lives Matter, pretty much. You funding it. That's what's crazy. You get that they had the unemployment, which is gotten from taxpayer dollars. And so, in retrospect, you as a person who don't even like the organization, and that's what's crazy about your tax money, is that it just goes to fund all kind of stuff, whether you agree with it or not. Helps fund abortions, helps fund Black Lives Matter from the looks of it, because you got folks that's on unemployment sending them money more than likely, and stuff like that. So you're like, dang, Bo. I mean, isn't that what they say? Your taxpayer dollars at work, hard at work. So, they go through this whole spiel right here about the old George Floyd, Big Floyd. Big Floyd. That was that pivotal moment where they felt like now's the time for us to start tearing stuff up and stealing items. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to get black people back on top. You know. Made no damn sense, but it gave you a bad image, okay? But it's just a bad look. I mean, if some injustice happened, and you can protest all you want to, but dang, when you start tearing stuff up, when you start terrorizing people who don't even know you, going up to the house, banging on the door and stuff, white folk, get your so-and-so ass out here. And then you go to Walmart, Target, tear all the stuff up, steal all the stuff, burn the Wendy's down. It's like, man, are you really worried about social justice, or is it something else? You just find the opportunity. I always tell you, but once you see the opportunity, you have to seize it. Now the organization says that they want to try to build some infrastructure. Hey, somebody said better late than never. I mean, dang, that's what I've been saying the whole time. I've been like, look, bud, I think they've said that they've raised like $10 billion since their existence. And it's like, man, out of the 10 billion, can you show me exactly where the money has went? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all I want to know. So they want to catch up to the pace of the fundraising. You know what I'm saying? With a little infrastructure, instead of just being an organization known to organize protests after Black Americans die in confrontation with the police, which is that's all they are. Okay, they're just they've been thieving money from folk all these years. Black communities out there, ones that have been struggling. Has the Black Lives Matter came around and helped your community out any? You know what I'm saying? Have they put any jobs out there in the community, some good paying jobs, and want to get black folk out there to help them out to try to get them over the hump? I mean, let me know. Come on, BLM. More bullshit's all it is. I mean, that's all we got. But it says right here, we want to uplift black joy and liberation, not just black death. We want to see black communities thriving, not just surviving. There we go. We want them to thrive, not just survive. But what are you going to do about it? You ain't done nothing yet. What are you waiting on? You know what I'm saying? Dang, you started when Obama was in office. What's taking you so damn long? Can you hurry up so you can shut the hell up already? That's all I'm saying. I just want folks to hurry up with stuff, okay? If it's going to be the end of the world, then hurry up with it so folks can shut the hell up about it, okay? Because I'm tired of hearing about it, all right? If you want black folk to get back on top, have better jobs and stuff, then damn it, BLM, you've raised $10 billion. Where the money at? You know what I'm saying? Hurry up so we can stop hearing the shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't help nobody. Helping yourself. Helping a certain party. You know what I'm saying? That's all y'all been doing. But it said, one of his primary goals for 2021 is to establish economic justice. Oh, Lord, that's nothing. I mean, come on now. Patrice Cullors added more specifically that the organization is focused on the need to reinvest in black communities. Well, look, bud. Like I said, I wish you'd just go on and do it and stop talking about it. But you see, here's the issue, though. Right there in those those communities where a whole lot of the burning and the looting took place, they were destroying their own businesses. You know what I'm saying? So they don't give a damn about about you coming around and putting work around there. That ain't a handout. Folk be looking handouts, and it ain't just black folk. White folk be looking handouts. I can't really say Asian folk because I ain't gonna lie to you. What's crazy is that Asian men are the highest earners in America. Ain't white men, ain't white women, black men, black Asian men. Usually when you're Asian, bro, you get stuff done. And if they actually came from China or something like that, bro, it's a no-nonsense type of culture over there, okay? I mean, bro, hey, you either thrive or not. This is one of our biggest goals this year. It's taking the dollars we were able to raise in 2020 and building out the institution we've been trying to build for the last 7.5 years. Which institution is that? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Can I get a little details on this? Building out the institution. You see, folks should just come with these long soliloquies, these PR written papers, and they ain't saying nothing. 7.5 years, you ain't done nothing, okay? But get a rally together and, and have a little fraud and do a little extortion. That's all you done. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I mean, I remember before y'all took it down, and trust me, they still believe this. They want that the black trans and the gay community. That's all they were concerned about. But it was the black trans community first. You know what I'm saying? Folks, at least we not forget. You know what I'm saying? The only time they cared about a black man is when he was shot. And a lot of those black men were either crazy or having some type of conflict with the police. In drugs, crime, it's just like, man, if you in that stuff, getting shot should be, par for the course. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. It should be par for the course. But folks say, oh man, this is an atrocity. Oh, this is so bad. Stop, bud. So it says, yet for all its lofty goals and successes in fundraising, the organization has been simultaneously plagued by infighting. Of course, whenever you start talking about money, hey, whoo, if the money ain't funneled where folk want it to be funneled, folks will have a few words for you, and they will be choice. So it says, as more money was raised and more power was concentrated at the top, long-standing tensions between grassroots organizers and the foundation's leadership began to boil over. There it is. It's came to the boiling point. We ain't got none of that money, and we looking all cut. Okay? And if we got to come take our cut, so be it. Alright? I mean, black on black crime. I wonder if they got any white folks doing any organization in the Black Lives Matter. Because we've seen a whole lot of that, especially during the summer. Whole lot of like 18, 20, 25-year-old white kids over there running around screaming at folk. Talking about, oh man, you need to care about a black life. I'm like, man, settle down. Man, don't come to me and talk to me about all that crazy stuff. Man, I got bigger fish to fry than worry about some gangbanger getting shot. I could care less. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you. For me, makes me no difference. It's all good. I got stuff I need to be worried about. I mean, dang, over here running folk down. Oh man, black people can't do this and that. Meanwhile, the same black folks that be telling you they can't do this and that are the ones making millions of dollars. I'm like, Oprah Winfrey. Oh man, that white person got it better than me. She worth a few $1 billion. Come on, man. Stop with the nonsense. But it says right here, activists at the local chapters have complained for years that they weren't receiving enough support from the global network. Then late last year, 10 local chapters severed ties with the organization as part of a tense internal revolt. Oh, there it is. Look at that, bud. Because that money ain't going to chapters. It ain't going to black community. It ain't going to try to build nothing. You building something up, all right. Like I said, bud, scam game. I'm pretty sure the women that started it, I'm pretty sure that they living really well right now. That's all I'm saying. Probably doing very well for themselves. You know, not lifting a finger. Except to get a rally together. But I guess do some taxes too. I guess they have to do taxes on that. I don't even know. But it says last summer news broke that over the last 3 fiscal years, only 6% of BLM spending went to local chapters, while millions went towards travel and staff compensation. Huh? So there it is, bud. There it is, 3 fiscal years, 6%. I mean, that's crumbs. You know what I'm saying? But folks are getting paid really well to travel, and the staff is getting compensated. What do you know? Almost sounds like a scam, doesn't it? Because it is. Black Lives Matter. And folk jump on board with that stuff and don't even look into it. I said, Bo, you're getting scammed, man. But folks want to be scammed right now. They say, please take all my money. I want to give you everything I got. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it all to you. Because I'm down with a little BLM. Stop, man. Get down with something else. Get down with getting out the lockdown. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do. But it says, according to the financial snapshot made available to the AP, the organization worked to correct that in 2020. Oh, okay. Okay. So they're working to correct it. So it said the foundation said that it committed $21.7 million in grant funding to official and unofficial BLM chapters. What do you mean unofficial BLM chapters? As well as 30 black-led local organizations. It ended 2020 with a balance of more than $60 million after spending nearly a quarter of its assets on the grant funds and other charitable giving. That still ain't told me why I ain't seen nothing in these so-called the ghetto communities. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody erect any type of high-paying jobs in those areas. Let me know. That's what we talking about. If you talking about wanting to get somebody out of the oppression, if you talking about wanting to get them back on their feet, where they get a good-paying job, you know what I'm saying? You know, maybe go in there and train them a little bit. Say, hey, man, you ain't got to gangbang no more. You ain't got to go out there and sell drugs. You can have a hard 8 hours of work. And then they look at you and scoff. They're like, the hell I'm going to do that for? I said, man, you know how much I can make selling this cocaine? Quite a bit. You know what I'm saying? And quick, too. I ain't got to work as hard. I might get shot and killed, but I got a weapon on me, too. In closing on this. BLM. You shouldn't be surprised that none of this money is going to actually do anything to help a black community, because that's never what it was about at all. That's just all there is to it. It was nothing but a scam. It's been a scam since 2013. You know, when it started, I believe 2013. Well, I believe it was with the Trayvon Martin, if I'm correct. I believe that was the whole thing when it started. So yeah, it ain't been somebody organized this. Patrice Cullors and the other two women, they organized this with a little backing from a certain party, and they have managed to scam folks out of a whole lot of money. And you know, I'm just trying to figure out when they're gonna start building, making all these jobs for the black community. So, and there'll be black-owned businesses on top of that. So hey, man, you can't, you won't be able to put it on Uncle Charlie anymore. Oh, Uncle Charlie, he won't let me make it. No, I mean, you have to put on old Uncle Ben. No, don't put it on him. Don't put it on the rice. The rice ain't did nothing to nobody. But you have to put it back on your plate. That's what I'm saying, BLM. If you're all about a Black Lives Matter, how about you get somebody's ass in a job, get them to work, instead of having them sitting in the house, getting welfare and having 8 kids. That's all I'm saying. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I want to know what y'all's thoughts are in this comment section below on this particular subject. As always, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.